I'm so in love with this process. So if your hair is difficult, it's stubborn, and you rarely get popping curls, good curls, then this could be your go-to. Let me get close so that we have a more detailed, you know. I'm so excited. This is also very helpful when you want a stretch look, when your hairstyles tend to shrink a lot. Okay, so this other method that I'm about to show you is when you try all, you try your perm rolls and you never get the results. You never get the results you want. Your hair never curls. The product doesn't sink well into your hair. It just stays on top of your hair, and you want to minimize that white, flaking. So as usual, I'm going to get a small section of hair. So you would want to do small sections so that it dries faster. Gel tends to take forever to dry, unlike mousse. Spray it with some water and then apply product. You brush that so that the product gets in and hair is properly detangled, and then twist that section, just the usual twist. Just try and twist, and then at the end you just want to twirl like this. Get your perm round. You want to roll that into your perm round like this, and that's it. Secure it. As usual, I push this to the opposite direction so that the perm round stays firm. Next section, get a small section of hair, some water, apply product. Let's first put this remaining section out of the way, detangle that hair, let the product get in, twist that into strand twist, twirl the ends. Now this is usually possible when you cut your hair is slightly longer, so get this and twist it or roll it like that, and then secure it. Or you could start from right up here after twisting your hair into two-strand twist, so you could start rolling it from up here.
Well, I think doing it this also helps to have control over the tip, the end, so it's laid and covered just well.
And then continue up to down. I think that's easier, and then secure it. Okay, so we are back. I'm going to just unravel like this in the opposite direction. There are some areas that are not completely dry, especially in the middle here. My hair takes forever to dry in the middle, so I'm going to go back to the dryer for about 5 to 10 minutes and then be back. And this is just fine going back to the dryer like this because it's already still set, in this form, so there is not much change that you don't have to worry about it. So let me get back. Okay, so I've been back into the dryer for about 15 minutes, so that means this hair, this kind of permanent scent would take about 45 to 1 hour to dry, because I was there 30 minutes and then went back 15 minutes. So I'm going to use this oil. It's optional to oil your scalp, but you need some oil in your hands to control friction. There is that friction between your hair and then also between your hands and hair. So you want some oil at least to smooth the process, and to minimize frizz. So some bit of oil would really be important. So I'm just spreading this throughout, and I also want some of it in the hair to break that cast. So I'm going to just rotate it like this in the opposite direction. So this is what we look like. I think if I had very thick hair, like filling up all the spaces, at this stage I would just leave it like that. But you can see I still have to separate more to fill up those areas, and I keep adding oil into my hands to smooth the process so that I minimize frizz. Separate more as I twirl. Stretch, separate, and as I twirl. Stretch, separate, as I twirl. It would be nice to separate it where it naturally wants to separate. And these curls, wow. So I'm going to fluff using Afro comb. I usually pick a section like this and then tease the roots like that. Pick a section, tease the roots, pick a section, tease the roots until I get my desired look. So I've also been fluffing this side. I could just press slowly just to make it put together. Okay, so I've set some misting spray. Just shake a little bit. It just helps me come out with it helps the hair get inside easily. So this is our finished look. What do you think? I'm so in love with this process. So if your hair is difficult, it's stubborn, and you rarely get popping curls, good curls, then this could be your go-to. And since I use gel, we're sure the curls will, take some time. Let me get close so that we have a more detailed, I'm so excited. This is also very helpful when you want a stretch look, when your hairstyles tend to shrink a lot. So by twisting before rolling into the perm roll, you're trying to stretch. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this.